Hey everybody, it's Jay the Asian Mogul. I'm here with another video. Just got out the shower and I'm tired as hell. Gotta be up at 6 to work at 7 in the morning. But anyway, I wanted to make this video because I see a lot of stuff on Facebook lately. Some good, some bad. Most in particular, I've had this. Somebody sent me a message, and they were basically saying that they had purchased the auto poster from me, and they were upset because they said that they didn't get any sales from it. So what I told him was, well, what kind of post are you making? You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of post are you publishing in these groups? Because the auto poster is just to do that. It's just to post for you on autopilot. It's not going to guarantee you sales. It's really for numbers. It's what the only reason I use my auto poster for. And I was, basically telling him this, and I'm like, wait a minute, let me go ahead and make a video about this, because for one, I had this problem, and for two, I know a lot of other people got the same issue, to where you're making posts on Facebook, but they're not getting hits. Now, keep in mind, a lot of these Facebook groups are already diluted, so you get a lot of not just you that's trying to share their opportunities, but so is the hundreds of thousands of other people. So, meaning that unless yours is grabbing that much attention, you're more likely not going to see any kind of response from your post. So what I normally do, for me personally, when I use my auto poster, what I do is I use it for the numbers. I use it because I know that if I'm in over 2,000 groups, then I know that at least a good 1,000, good 1,500, I can actually get people to see my post, whether they click on it, leave a comment or not, or even hit like. And I'm okay with that. But there are some instances where I do have a post that I want to publish, and I want to make sure that everybody else actually sees that post. And then when I do in that situation is I basically post it on my own page, just to try it out to see how it works. And usually I get a lot of response. Let me go ahead and go to that now. Yeah, that's true. Alright, let me go to that now. Go to my page. And this is my personal page, Jay Nice. Oh, I'll come back to all these. But anyway, this is my page, Jay Nice's page. And for example, some of the posts that I've made on here, when it pertains to money, you can see, like, this one actually, I got some more views off it. This one from yesterday, so I'm cool with that. I'm happy about that. Like right here, it kind of depends on what exactly it is that you're talking about. This right here was something I just started noticing on Facebook, so I asked about it, and people actually commented on it. Now you can, and I got a good amount of likes on it as well. So you kind of do have to make sure that you are up to date. If you're using anything on Facebook, you gotta be as relevant as Facebook is. You really need to make sure that you're up to date with whatever is happening in the world, or whatever is happening around you, because that is what you're gonna kind of piggyback on, so that way you can get hits and you can get views and likes and comments and that type of attention, just basically towards your Facebook page. As you can see, the same thing with this. This when he was being a jackass, spamming my posts. But anyway, as you can see, some posts I get likes, some posts I don't get likes. So the thing is, what you want to do is you don't want to stop trying. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to stop posting, because that's what makes you who you are. And if you want people to actually pay attention to you and give you your likes, so you need to make sure that you put yourself out there and be as genuine as possible. Because if you are generic and they can see it, you're not going to get any kind of attention, no kind of love, no likes, no messages, no nothing. Because they can tell that you're being generic. You're copying off of somebody else. So what I like to do, I like to be as creative as possible. Now with me, I had to learn the hard way, where it was, alright, wife called me, so I'm trying to see if I can wrap this up for a little bit, maybe come back for it later. But I'm gonna come back, check on, see what she needs in a minute. Back to the video. For example, like this one here, I put up here, you know, anybody afternoon, you know, basically just gave, you know, just saying, hey everybody, you really gotta be, you really have to make sure you're genuine as much as possible. Like I like to speak to my people. You know what I'm saying? I like to say, hey, how y'all doing? And just let them know exactly what I'm doing, what's going on. You know, I'm getting attention while I'm sitting here talking to you. So, well, I just basically telling me what's going on, what I'm doing, I'm running my errands. This was the 10th, 2 days ago. The 10th, uploading new videos. Then I uploaded my videos. It was pertaining to me getting a bunch of leads, cause I got like a lot of leads on Craigslist. Like Craigslist is crazy for getting leads. Like I can get text messages nonstop on my phone all day because I posted my posts on Craigslist. But you really have to know how to use it. You really have to know what post to make, what post to make to keep from getting flagged, and how make sure that the post that you're publishing is getting enough attention to not get flagged. I've also noticed that if you get a post that gets a good amount of attention, it won't get flagged. Where the people, maybe they might try to flag it, but it doesn't show up on your end. I actually go back and check my post afterwards to make sure that it's still live. And even when I go and renew my posts, you can see, because you know the ones that have the green bars across them. So that's how I know that it's still active. So I'm like, okay, good. So I kind of stick with that because I know that I can get a good amount of leads from my Craigslist post. Now with the Facebook ones, this is the one, for example, that I've been using. People really like to see that you're kind of getting some kind of success. Now, if you post something like what I did right here, you're going to generate over 3,000 leads. Now, I'm going to tell you exactly how I came up with this status in itself. I didn't intentionally mean to put these together as far as saying, you know, afternoon everyone, getting back from running my errands and not uploading new videos, and then adding the extra part about generating 3,000 leads. That wasn't intentional. I think I just put it together and I just let it go. I just posted it. Usually if you just go with your gut instinct, it usually works for you. So that's what I did. So I posted this up not thinking anything of it. And as you can see, the messages started rolling in and I got a bunch of likes. The thing is with it, when I posted this, now you want to make sure whatever you're doing is not misleading, because you don't want anybody to automatically see you as somebody who's trying to get over on other people. And basically by trying to say, oh hey, I can get $3,000 or $300,000 in 3 days, and I ain't do nothing but post nothing on Facebook. That's a flat out lie. People automatically will see through that, first of all. But second, you really want to make sure that you are being as honest as possible. So what I said was I want to generate over 3,000 leads. I generate over 3,000 leads. This is in a month. And you can see that that's the only part I left out was per month. But if you look at the information that I send you, everybody that has received the information I put up here, you know, that the information was sent, then they check it out and they can see that it's per month the video that I sent. Let me actually show that to you right now. Hope that it's showing. Okay, cool. It's showing. So my YouTube channel is thehaitianmogul.com. The video that I was talking about is right here. Alright. Now, because the promo that I did is only been uploaded 2 days ago, and I got 35 views. Now, to me, that's a good thing, because I started doing these videos for MCA about a month ago. So, getting 35 views in 2 days, to me, is really good. So, as you can see, you get people that, like I said, you get 3,000 monthly views, and you can get 100 leads a day. Now it's 100 leads by 30 days, and that will make you to 3,000 leads monthly. So you see, I'm still giving you the information that you're supposed to get, and I'm not misleading you. I'm not telling you something that I know is not true. Okay, so you really want to make sure that you're as genuine and truth as possible, because this is you. This is your company. You don't want to look fake. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna scroll down to see what else I can find. Maybe I can find one other post. Um, okay, here's one. Here's a good one right here. As you see, this is why I went off on this dude right here, because you know you spam my post, but I'm not gonna get into that. But anyway, like right here, I've also noticed that if you make a post on your own personal page and you leave it to where you make it big like this, you get a lot of hits. So, like I said, I got like 17 likes and over 10 comments, and that was just saying, you know, just a few words. So, I also noticed if you keep it short, simple, to the point, you'll get hits on it. But keep in mind, this is all just on my personal page. Like this, it could definitely change once I get to my fan page. Now let me see. Let me go through a couple of these posts on here and see trying to see if I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. All right. Of course, who wouldn't want to do that? That's another thing too. You want to get a lot of hits on Facebook. Make sure you interact with people. If you see something that you like, you can make sure you hit like. If you want to comment on it, you make sure you hit comment. I'm just about them Cowboys. Let me see if I can find. Okay, like right here. This is a good post right here. It's vague, but it's to the point. Look how many comments she got. So you really want to make sure if you make any post in the groups. In my opinion, the auto poster is only good for showing numbers, to show that you have your post seen in over 2,000 groups, or however many groups that you're in. The maximum amount of groups that you're in, it will post in all of those groups. Keep in mind there are groups that are closed that require permission. It could be anything that could keep your post from being published when you want it to. So you want to make sure that you go back and look at that. With the auto poster that I have, you can actually look at the post logs and see which ones have been posted, which ones have not been posted. Go back and post the ones that have not been posted. And as you can see, her post is still getting hits. And this is 10 hours ago. And somebody's typing a comment now while I'm looking at it. Now this is a really good example because, again, it's big letters. She kept it really short. And we already know everybody on Facebook, for the most part, loves a free to join business opportunity. And, okay, baby, I'm coming. And everyone loves a free to join opportunity. So, with that being said, what will normally happen is people are going to hit her up like they're doing now. 9 minutes ago, just now, 45 minutes ago. And she's telling them they can get $44 per signature, per sign up, and just ask her how. That's it. Now, usually, if you have an opportunity like that, you really want to make sure you let people know the process without giving them the process. You want to make sure that you let them know, like, hey, this is what you're gonna have to do, but you can get this. You want to make sure that you give them the value of what it is exactly that you're offering them. So if you have a company that, say you have a company that all you gotta do is refer people and they can get money, and you're like, well, hey, do you have 100 people on your friends list? How many people on Facebook those have 100 people on their friends list? Stuff like that. Like, you really have to think outside the box and put that together and saying, like, hey, wait a minute, like, this is what most people on Facebook are gonna say yes about. So I want to make sure that I put that out there so that they can look at it, see it, and share it. And then again, next thing you know, they're signing up because it's something that they relate to. So you really want to make sure that you do that. You should put something up there that people really, really relate to, because they're going to jump on it. You know, they're going to say, like, hey, you know, that's me. I need that. Who doesn't need $500? Who doesn't need $1,000? But you don't want to be unrealistic. You don't want to say, hey, earn $5,000 in 1 week. You're not going to get any hits. Like, flat out, you're not going to get any hits. The people, if you do get hits, be aware, because if you know that it's too good to be true. Oh, I like these fan pages as well. What I like to do on certain ones of these, I don't know if you all have tried these before. You get a lot of hits on your fan page. I don't do these too much, only because sometimes it doesn't automatically hit my target audience, but it gives my page more likes. Wrong fan page. And then just hit enter. So you can do whatever. You can do like for like if you decide to do that. If you can do, dang, I had an 801 earlier. And now I'm at 822. And this one I mean I'm about to slow down and get some extra. So okay, cool. So I can start promoting it. Alright, so like right here is another good example. And then I'm gonna get off on this one. Now this one is on her personal page, but you can do the same thing on a fan page. Now what she did was she can say you could earn $25 over and over again. And it's a freebie site. Okay? Now she actually showed her progress. People like to see that as well. So if you have progress that's being made, you post that as well. Again, please, 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 if you're going to use an auto poster, do not use this for your auto poster. If you post this the same thing over and over again, I really want to show you what it's going to look like. Let me show you what it's going to look like. Okay, I really want you to see what it's going to look like if you post the same thing over and over again, and why you might not see any posts from, why you might see any comments from it, or any interaction because you posted the same thing. So what I like to do is post the same thing but change something different from it. Does that make sense? So that way you won't have to worry about seeing this, what I'm about to show you right now. So let's try something really simple. Who wants to make $500 a week posting online? Alright? Like that. And then what I'll do is I'll copy it, and then go to the next one. And I'm going to do 5 of these in a row just so you can see what is going to show up. Okay? Now, I'll probably get some hits off of these. I'm going to have to come back and check these later. But again, you can see exactly what it is that, how small it is. You know, see how simple the text is. It shows up big. Now keep in mind, showing up big part is not very necessary. But if you're doing it, I'm going to say for like one post at a time, then it would be necessary. Only because it would be like, for example, on your own personal page. I already got this posted up here. On your own personal page. So you don't want to do them too often on your own personal page. Alright. Wait for this to finish loading so I can post this. Alright, because I really want you all to see exactly what it is, what it's going to do. So now when I go to the Facebook page, it's going to say this. It's going to say exactly what I want you to see, where it's just posted in 5 groups. Now, meaning if I go and post this in 10 other groups, it's what all people are going to see. So then they're going to see that I'm working. Which is good on my part, but bad for their part. Because now they're going to see, well, hey, she's posting the same thing in every group. So what exactly do I need to click on if she's posting the same thing in every group? So what I do in that case, again, is I change it up. So now it's probably not going to be the same thing. It's not going to be the same thing. So what I'm going to say is I'll come up here and wants to make posting online for only 2 hours a day. Here we go. You know what I'm saying? And that's one way. Copy and paste that. We'll come back and edit that again. And then you're gonna see another thing. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do that twice. One more thing, and I'm gonna change it up just so you can see exactly what I'm showing you. Now I would not use an auto poster for this. This is what I would use manually. Who wants to make $500 to $1,000 a week posting online. Okay, and then you go back to the home page, and there we go. Now it separates it. So now this is all they see. Now if somebody is in both of these groups, now they might see this, but it's not that big of a deal because the fact that they didn't see, might be able to connect to him. Because they didn't see, sorry, I'm over here, I'm trying to network, always networking, so I'm trying to make sure I get some new friends and connect with them. As you can see, I got all these messages appear, got 68 messages. Alright, I'll come back to that. But that's a good thing, you know. That just means that whatever I'm doing is working. So you want to just keep it simple like that. Based off of using that, I wanted you all to see exactly what that was and how it is exactly to get more interaction on your page. You know, I want you all, of course, to make sure you like and check out the post on my fan page, The Haitian Mogul, and just check it out. I got a lot of great content on here. I am with MCA, so you will be seeing a lot of content on here as well for that, as well as other things. Hey, okay, I'm getting some more hits. But either way, just check it out. Let me know what you think about everything, and try it out. Try out the posting on your page, and let me know what you think about that, and see how it works for you. Again, if you use an auto poster from me, it's not going to guarantee you sales. It's going to make sure that your post is being seen by as many people as possible. Man, these people are funny. Okay, so that's pretty much it. You know, if you all have any questions, just don't hesitate to contact me. Let me know. I'm always on here. I'm actually probably gonna get ready to probably won't lay down for another couple hours or so. Gotta be up early in the morning, but you know that's life. So as I start making more progress, I'm gonna make another video for you all to check out, and just let me know what you think. And just like that, you see, this is even the same post I made. And there we go. You see what I'm saying? So it works. It works. So what I'll do in that case, what you would, just for next tip, you get somebody that's interested in something like this, depending on whatever it is that you're doing, you really don't want to just automatically just sell your stuff. Like right here, I can see she's not my friend. Now, most people don't like to be friended off the bat, so what I will do is say, hey, how are you? Thanks for responding to my post about making $500 a week. Okay? And then I will do essentially my website. So I keep it simple, but you know, I'll say, hey, introduce myself, and be like, hey, how you doing? Thanks for responding to my post. And then I'll be like, check out my website. Check out my website at workfromhomeusa.ga, and for more info on working from home. There we go. And then that's pretty much it. And what I'll probably do is use that same post, that same message I just sent her, and I'll copy and paste it and send it to everybody else. And then I come back up here and it'll say message sent. Add me to view message. See, every little thing is connected to each other. You really want to make sure you connect everything to itself. Because again, this is you. This is your company. This is your brand. If you don't do that, then you're going to have, you're going to be finding yourself trying to pick up the pieces. So this way, the pieces are coming together. So if she wants to really see the message, she's gonna send me a friend request. And if she doesn't, then she's just gonna reply to the message right here, and that's fine too. Again, I'm signing off. Tired as hell. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll make another video then. Alright? Peace.